Did you guys ever have a SSR day, silent sustained reading days in school?
Yeah.
We had like one or full day of just you bring pajamas, sleeping bags. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying?
That happened. I forgot about that.
Yeah. You bring pajamas, you bring sleeping bags, there's snacks and juice, and everyone's just supposed to read all day, and the teachers don't really give a fuck, so everybody's just kind of talking to each other in their pajamas and sleeping bags, and weird shit's going down everywhere.
The dentists are just liberal propaganda.
Are you telling me a fact right now?
I'm telling you a 100% fact.
It's a battlefield out there of just young hormones and rages, and seeing girls in their pajamas, and they're talking to you, and you're like, I don't know what to do. You want to read Harry Potter with me?
Yeah. Charlie Foster's fucking, he's not even wearing pants, dude. He's a mess.
I used to be scared of that because I used to have holes in my socks. So sometimes the teacher would be like, everybody take your shoes off. And I'd be like, oh no, come on.
Not again.
Why today?
To this day, if you stick me in a sleeping bag with juice and some snacks, I'm a happy camper, dude.
Oh, dude. And just like in school, I can't help but get a boner even these days.
What's y'all's favorite like Olive Garden level restaurant?
Olive Garden level restaurant would be like a
like a
is
fancy,
Five
but
Guys?
not really.
Oh no, because Five Guys, no.
No, it's got to be like a sit down restaurant that's like
sit down,
fancy, but like it's not really fancy.
It depends on the location, but I'll fuck up an Applebee's.
Yeah, I was gonna say Applebee's would be.
It's where the family is.
What I was thinking.
I gotta respect Applebee's.
Your family at Applebee's, and they welcome you back every time you're there. It says "Welcome home." Or maybe that's just what I see. I don't know.
I walk in, I say, "This is my home now."
Applebee's does come through. They have some delicious, like the food isn't like good.
Here's what
flavors are delicious.
Flavors are delicious. What's weird is that the food isn't good. You're absolutely right. The food is not good, but the flavors are good. There's certain things about it that are good. What I can say, you should never depend on Applebee's. If you're ever depending on Applebee's to do anything for you, stop doing that. So Applebee's, anything good is a surprise. Anything less than good it should be an expectation.
Applebee's isn't your ride or die.
No
doubt about it.
No.
Applebee's is your once a seasonal, I guess we're both drunk enough to fuck tonight, like sort of thing.
You get drunk on, one of their fucking $1 cocktails that they have every month, which is a great promotional deal.
They got $1 cocktails?
Yeah, every month they got a new $1 cocktail, and that's just dangerous.
You get what you pay for. Drunk off those, you feel like a 12-year-old who stole his mom's fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like the same
near my
drunk.
house sucks. Chris, you have good Applebee's where you're at.
You think so?
Yeah, you have good Applebee's. My Applebee's sucks.
The Santa Rosa one is good. The Roanoke Park one can suck my dick. The Windsor one can also suck my dick. But the Santa Rosa one is.
San Rafael stinks. I went in there. It's like attached to a mall for a while.
I just say that because I've been kicked out of both of those. For saying they can suck my dick at the bar.
How can they fucking toss you out of your home, Chris?
You can't kick me out of my home. I pay rent. This isn't Applebee's.
I saw the sign.
I saw the sign. I walked into the bees. I saw the sign.
The last time I went to that Applebee's, I took my girl. It's attached to the mall. I'm going to go see a movie. So we stop there before, maybe get a drink. We go to like the booth areas, which like the bar booths kind of in the corner, not at the bar. Just garbage
VIP section.
everywhere,
oh, no.
all over the floor. Not even necessarily Applebee's garbage, but just garbage in general, all over the floor. For different place, I get a beer. She gets a vodka cranberry. That shit is no cranberries. It's just like a little pink. It's all water and vodka.
Oh, so you taste it and you're like, this isn't even mostly vodka. This is like watery.
It is water vodka.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's also the thing. You can't do that at Applebee's.
Ron, out of all the things you've learned, all your experiences that's come up, what do you think is one of the most influential shit that you've had to go through or you've learned come like the upstanding, happy citizen you are today? Fucking sexy librarian eyes.
That's a great question, man. This isn't anything terribly unique to me, but it's the first thing that comes to mind is when my dad died, I was 22. So that was like the first time anyone like, close to me had passed away. But I realized that like, if you can look at the glass as half full, like someone close to you passing away, like gives you the gift of perspective you might not otherwise have. So it's super cliche, but it's like one of those life is short type things.
It's a truth, I think, which is why it's a cliche. It's a truth.
It's a truth that like doesn't sink in until like you have the actual experience. And then from there, that kind of helped me to, I'd only been working for like 2 weeks at the time when he passed away. I just graduated college, but it did help me to somewhat detach from like my professional life and think like, okay,
life isn't all just Leslie's pool and spa.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, like how important, like, is my happy place really being assistant manager at Leslie's Pool Spa? Like, is it really? And it helped me to just have more empathy for other people because, you know, everyone has loved ones that pass away, and think, okay, like, as shitty as work can be, or as awesome as my 9 to 5 can be, what really matters is like the human connection. Because like the great thing about having a parent pass away from like some kinds of cancer is that you typically have a heads up, you know?
You know.
You see it coming.
Might be a month, might be 5 years, but you have some kind of heads up. And so typically, you know, people only smell the roses when they're dead. But in this situation, it's like we got to see people that my dad knew well, or he didn't know really that well at all. Like, send cards, have those conversations, got to kind of prepare, like, you know, talk to a person who's dying and see what that's like. And it just kind of helps to ground you in what matters more. And like interpersonal relationships, and I don't know, I think the easiest way to call it is just love is a lot more important than we probably give it credit for on the day-to-day.
Hell yeah. And being able to say goodbye like that,
all of it,
is so fucking, I think it's so important to the healing process.
Yeah, it's true.
Ryan, you're making those hilarious fucking coronavirus quarantine videos. Where do they find them? Give me your plugs, your socials, everything.
Oh man, all right. My Instagram is Ryan Thomas Comedy, because I'm the most original comic you'll ever find. And also, for the longest time, my Instagram handle was, I think, like Ryan Thomas 144 or some shit like that. I did not know that you could change your Instagram handle, so that's why it was like that. I didn't know you could just change it at any time.
So much freedom.
Yeah, that's what it is now. That's the only place that I do stuff. I have a Twitter, but I have never posted anything.
I don't even use it. I don't.
Yeah, it's too much. I'm not good at social media.
I can't count 100 to 140. That's ridiculous. Chris?
Yeah, I got this thing coming out. It's called Sweet Stuff. I'm going to walk around San Francisco with a GoPro, and anytime I feel a sticky surface, I'm going to lick it and see if it's sweet or not. And it's all in my big, long quest to get the coronavirus myself it's a video. It's a video podcast. I'm looking for the coronavirus as it finds me. It's kind of like Survivor Man, except I'm in the city of San Francisco licking sticky surfaces to see if they're sweet, is what I tell people around me. But for all the listeners, they know I'm just going for that Rona, baby. I'm just trying to get that Rona. All right. So that's the cast. It comes out soon. I have a lot of episodes logged. I'm ready to send them out. I've done this.
You've already licked?
Yeah, I've licked for years. This has been a 2-year process for me.
He knew about the virus long before
I knew about the virus back when Lysol put it on their fucking cans, dude.
He had the heads up.
This is so ignorant that like I can't even like indict you because like obviously, like, what am I gonna say? Like, what
can you tell me, bro?
What you can tell me is that you'll check out Sweet Stuff.
Check out Sweet Stuff coming to YouTube soon.
Well, YouTube, is that the platform?
YouTube
soon. Yeah, if they let me. I don't know. It's all truth, so.
This is like the most ignorant thing I've heard in a It's the most ignorant thing I've come across. Like, and I follow some.
I'll send you a link, dude. Please do. What? You'll love it, dude. You'll get why people like it. A lot of people have been asking for this.
It's a crowd pleaser. It really is.
Give the people what they want.
They want me to get the Rona.
Now, do you also guess what the sticky substance might be?
Yeah, I make a lot of judgment calls on what it is, and there's a lot of riffing off what it is too. It's just, I have a friend who I meet out there. I've met a couple people on the streets, couple characters who are coming back in the cast. It's a real good time.
Right. So you're
it's not family friendly. It's not safe for work. There's a lot of cuss words, a lot of nudity.
This Bart seat tastes a lot like Chick-fil-A sauce.
You know, there actually was an episode with Chick-fil-A sauce on a Bart seat, and that's where I might have got the Rona. I'm not sure, but I am testing positive. Anyway, Mike, back to you.
Back to me. Guys, thank you so much for fucking listening. Ryan Thomas, thank you for being on the fucking podcast.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks again, man. That was really fun.
Good ass time, yo.
This is a fucking Like an Adult podcast. Rate, subscribe, and review a Like an Adult podcast.
The dentists are just liberal propaganda.
Are you telling me a fact right now?
I'm telling you a 100% fact.
You hear the news?
Like an Adult podcast.
You hear the news?
Like an Adult podcast. Handsome, tall, athletic.
Two slobs just getting it on, dude.